Madam Clerk?
Mr. Pitts?
Here.
Mr. Lettner?
Here.
Ms. Nance?
Here.
Mr. Wilson?
Here.
Looks like we have no new minutes to approve from the previous meeting that was held June 26, 2025. Item number 4, we have any comments from citizens regarding any of the agenda items tonight? Okay, either none. Number 5, we have a commercial site plan review for Rick's Drugs located at 108 South Indiana Avenue. The property is in a C1 business district, and the applicant is Duran Hatmaker, and the surveyor is Tony Crutchfield. In your packet, you'll see they've paved, and there's a drawing there. Hello there. Tony, do you want to speak to the Riggs Drug Store project?
Yes, are you guys ready?
Go ahead.
You waiting for me?
Yeah, no, just
No,
take your
you just
breath.
walked
Take
in the
a
door.
minute there. Go ahead. You're
I was
fine.
cheering you with my water.
I was, traffic's pretty bad back there.
It is.
Bad.
Just,
So we're doing rigs, right?
yes, take
Okay.
whatever time you need to get ready. We're good.
Um,
You don't like feeling rushed.
So, Riggs Drugs is moving, and the Thompson Furniture Store is the former location of Thompson Furniture Store, it's where they're wanting, or where they have moved to right now. I think they've got a temporary permit to go ahead and move in there. The biggest issue that we were looking at in terms of what they were wanting to do about conversion of the building was they were going to put a drive-through in. And we didn't want to do any sort of structural improvements that were going to require a lot of architectural intervention. So what they did was they removed a window on the north side of the building and then put their drive-through there. We eliminated a few of the parking spaces that were out there along the side of that building along Liberty Street so that the traffic could flow in and out. I think that the only other thing that they were required to do was to put in another entrance exit, or at least an egress out of the building where the loading dock is. They're not doing anything with the basement. Everything is going to be on the upper floor. So I've been asked to put together a site plan that shows the existing building, the existing parking, the drive-through that they're going to put in, and the existing stormwater drainage and other surface improvements that are out there. They've eliminated a few parking spaces, but I think that in the they're in the C1 zone. Yeah, they're in the C1 zone, so there's not a minimum parking requirement that they're supposed to have. So I think that the total number of spaces that we have marked out there is 36. Got 15 right now. I think we lost 6, is what I recall. Part of this property is in the flood zone, and I'm showing it by the shading in there about what part of it is. It's been like that, so it is what it is in terms of the FEMA flood hazard area.
Nothing you can do about
Nothing at this point, no.
it. No.
The main floor is elevated, so you know if there is a flooding event out there, you know the main floor is not going to really, I think, be damaged. The basement would probably be.
Stuart, do you have anything you need to add?
No, I've been out there on 2 occasions with the owner or pharmacist of Briggs, and we're both trying to work together to get it so it minimizes impact on the community.
Very well.
They're already there, and they didn't have no choice. I make a motion to approve.
Second. Mr. Pitts?
Yes.
Mr. Lettner?
Yes.
Ms. Nance?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
All right. Item number 6, residential site plan approval for a vacant lot located on North 12th Street The property is in an R2 high-density residential district, and the applicant is Joshua Cooper and Tony Crutchfield is the surveyor for this proposal.
Yes, let me give this map if I can find it.
We have one, is that it, Ron? If you need to use this one.
Yeah, I probably would maybe use that one. Mr. Cooper has like I said, a vacant lot over on 12th Street. He's wanting to put a mobile home on the property. And I talked to Stuart about it a little bit. We're able to fit the structure and the appurtenances, which is the steps and the decks and the entrances and things like that, within the setbacks. We're not having to ask any variances for those. I think that the issue that we are going to have to ask for a variance for is that the way this mobile home is structured, the front door is going to face the north side of the property back here. They don't have a model that, you know, is facing on the short side where you can get in and out. So I think that was one of the issues that Stuart had talked to them about, that we would have to present, I guess, for a variance request on that. Other than that, the property would pretty much be compliant. They are going to want to put a privacy fence up around the perimeter of the property. Those are the only issues that I recall that we would need to address.
My understanding is a small house there right now, is that right, Tony?
I don't think there's anything right there right now.
No, there isn't.
All right, good deal.
It's a double wide.
It's a double wide that he's wanting to put on the property. The ordinance that changed the orientations to have a door facing the street went into effect after he applied for the building permit, which he paid for. So.
So he was really in the pipeline already before
Yes.
we made it, yeah. Any more questions?
What we would like to ask you to do is to give us a site plan approval with the variance about the door facing the north side of the property rather than the front.
I'll make that motion.
Is that the one I discussed it with them? And is this the one we need to approve this, adjourn out of this, and go into that variance?
Yes, he's on both sections. He's on the
BZA.
agenda for a variance request for that same piece of property.
What do you think's the best thing to do here then, Tony?
Should you do the BZA first and then come back and
And approve the site plan.
approve the site
Yeah,
plan?
that's what I was thinking.
That's what I was told.
All right.
So we'll table number 6 until after the Board of Zoning Appeals and come back to the residential site plan.
Okay. We need a motion for that.
I think we need a motion.
I'll make the motion to
Yeah.
table it for now.
Second it.
Good, we got, yeah, I made the first, you're second, yeah.
Yes.
We're making a motion, madam, to table it, and then going back to 6, and then come back to number 7. Yep, ma'am.
Mr. Pitts?
Yes,
Mr. Ledner?
Yes.
Ms. Nance? Yes. Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Great, okay. All right, item number 7, the final plat review for 515 West Walden Street located in the C2 Business District. The applicant is Ms. Nadine Miller and Kayla Miller and Christopher Lowe, and Mr. Crutchfield's a surveyor.
Yeah. These are very small lots, 25-foot lots, and they have an existing structure on them. So what they're wanting to do is to combine these together into one lot to make it at least a much more standard lot than what they have now. Instead of having 3, they need to have one. The structure's about, I don't know, it's like about 5 feet off of the eastern boundary line up there. It's within the setbacks on the street side too, but that structure's been there for a while. They just want to combine lots 5, 6, and 7 together and make it one parcel of land.
Stuart?
You gonna-
I don't see any reason not to approve it, so I recommend approval.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Mr. Pitts?
Yes,
Mr. Ledner?
Yes.
Ms. Nance? Yes. Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item number 8, commercial site plan review for Weirdwoods Drive located in a CT Highway Business District. Applicant Tony Johnson and Mr. Crutchfield is the surveyor.
So this is Mr. Johnson wants to build additional storage units on the property that have existing storage units on them. And you guys remember Mr. Johnson being here before. We're showing the existing units on this lot 2R, and we're also showing the new units, the proposed units, which are going to be down close to Weirwoods Drive. And he's going to use the same ingress and egress off of Weirwoods Drive that's being used now to access these storage units. As far as what my conversation with Stuart was discussing, we talked about having a landscape plan, which I provided. I give a copy for Stuart today, and I have additional copies of the exhibits if you want to see those. And I think that Scott Boland is here to address stormwater issues. That was a matter of concern during previous approval processes for Mr. Johnson, so I'd let him speak about that if you have specific questions about the stormwater drainage.
How many more units are we seeking? 96 additional?
Yeah.
Is that's the one going where you fenced in, correct?
I'm sorry?
Is this the one where you got it fenced in?
No, it's, like I said, when you go into Weirwoods and take that left right there into the storage facility, that's where that would be. Onto the right of the road going in, up against the clay bank.
The reason I asked that, that's where all the building stuff is.
Yeah, I got some stuff, laying there, in that particular lot, yeah.
No. Did the landscaping get done previously for this that was up at Weirwoods?
Yes.
So that's been
It's done,
complete?
yes.
Yes, sir.
Scott, can you come up and elaborate on the stormwater for us, what you,
I will, and,
and you could
like I say,
give us
we
an
have,
update on that and if it's safe and all that, because I know it's why you're here.
it is, and again, like I say, this is a project, we've been involved in. When it was originally, owned by Roger Jackson, the contractor, Daniel Smith was the codes enforcement officer. He had the project stopped because they were not in compliance with the stormwater pollution prevention plan, which states if you disturb over 1 acre in the state of Tennessee, you have to have the stormwater pollution prevention plan.
Since then, times have
And
changed.
that's what this booklet consisted of at that time. We updated it. JR bought the property, and we looked at plans for him. And then when Tony purchased the property and added the units that we had discussed, that he had added previously, we had done the hydrology for the whole entire area. Now, my partner wrote a letter that I've given you all, and it kind of explains, the hydrology study is to protect their businesses, adjoining property, and any landowners downstream from this development. All this property's drainage is controlled on site. It can never go to another piece of property. Actually, we're getting 24 acres that joins this property, additional acreage that we're catching from the Weirwoods, from the eye clinic, and this karst depression, which is a nice name for a sinkhole. This one being an actual open throat, meaning it's got a large orifice that the water goes in. We've actually even went, now the state of Tennessee says when you do a development and you direct water into an existing sinkhole, you have to do an underground injection control permit. We've done that on that. He has the right to come in here, and we've got the drawings showing that also, to put the large corrugated vertical pipe in. You insulate, you wrap it with the filter fabric, the rock, and it can serve as a large catch basin. I think Tony's probably just gonna leave it right now as it is. We just protect it from the sediment, during any other additional construction. All the existing drainage right now is going to existing ditches and around the building to the sinkhole. So we're not changing.
Sinkhole's on the bottom end of it.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
right here.
down there.
It was behind Wheeler's old house right here.
Right,
It
yeah.
was, yeah.
Big hole there.
He took me back there probably 30-something years ago and showed me that hole there.
Is that right?
Wanted to know what he could do with his property back there. Yeah.
I know,
So and again now, like I say, in hydrology calculations, you have to have an absorption rate. On a sinkhole, you don't know an absorption rate, and you can't use one in your calculations. So you have to assume zero absorption rate, that it's holding. So we have enough area to hold all that during a 10-year, 24-hour event. And if it ever did fail, it would go to a larger sinkhole that's right across the street and never go to an adjoining neighbor.
Is that one near the church?
Yeah, yeah, right in front of it. So that's why the letter to kind of explain to you the basic, the process of the hydrology study, and it's been done in more detail probably on this site than any other since we visited several different
That
times.
letter really makes a difference.
Yeah,
Is the retention pond, it will remain the same size there?
yeah, and it's not a retention pond, it is a actual orifice in the ground, open throat sinkhole that's taking every bit of this water. It doesn't, it's never, and I don't think Tony's ever seen, you've never seen it back up in there? have you?
No.
Yeah. As I would say, it's been taking water since God was a little boy.
There's so many of those depressions back through there.
Yes, and you know,
You're
I've
right,
got
yeah.
the map, I brought it with me, but, you know, showing that whole area, all, and it's, and at some time, we ought to get a workshop and let you see all the sinkholes that go all the way to the top. There's an actual line, you can see the line level.
post office got one.
So, well, I worked with the company in Oak Ridge at the time, in Adams Strath, when they did the post office. We told them not to build there, it's a sinkhole.
Right.
They
And
built
they
there.
don't know where it goes neither.
No, and there's another one open up in the pond behind it. Now, we've studied all the ones in Jacksonville. We've actually run dive tests from the sinkholes down the Trail to Jacksonville area. And it's amazing where they show up at. You'd think they'd go maybe to the lake on this side, but some of the ones up here at LaFollette actually even go back down to the
Down
river.
there.
Yeah. We have a huge underground aquifer that runs under Dawson Street,
Yeah.
all the way through there. Yeah.
Right.
All the way up.
So anybody got any questions as far as the hydrology and this site doesn't, it doesn't affect anybody.
Thank you
So
for
you have to put in
clarification.
more pipes when he builds these new ones to carry the water?
But you said, was that necessary, or?
No, everything will all sheet flow over to the existing drainage. You know, what we will have, and right now, everything is draining, and I've, of course, been out too during the rain events lately too and watched it. You know, everything is now working. Tony will do some maintenance on his ditches that we've talked about too. I'd recommend it too, you know, if Tony wants to do it, because he's getting so much water from Weirwoods that to keep it from coming down his side, he's got the option to put in just a small diversion, come down and discharge it right here and go into that. It's not a requirement, but it's an option that he can.
Is it discharge from wheels come off the road or actual hill?
Off the bank, yeah, none of the road really seems to come there. A little bit of it does, but not
I've
as much as
actually,
it does on the bank side.
And I've actually even got a map showing you the whole drainage area. And it actually does go across Weirwood Roads to the top of the hill. You know, you've got the hills that are upstream, uphill from the road. So yeah, it goes all the way from the top of Weirwood's Hill across the road. He picks up that whole drainage area right there. But again, like I say, he can control all that off-site water
Yeah, that's
with the diversion ditch and that.
Hate to see a new building flooded.
So Tony, you and Scott, I've been on planning commission for a lot of years with you all. You see this, everything okay on this site? If you had an issue or problem, I'm sure you'd let us know, right?
And there's nothing on it, we're not asking for any variances, that I'm aware of. You know, if there are any outstanding issues that, the planning commission wants us to address, we certainly can talk about them now, as far as that goes.
Our goal is to not do anything that stands a chance for the city to get sue.
Exactly.
Yeah. They'll go after us. All right, y'all did the hydrology report. Yeah, we did the hydrology report. We feel good behind it. So it wouldn't come back on you guys.
Madam, I would make a motion to,
I just received Tony's drawings this afternoon, and I was looking it over. The dimensions of existing and proposed buildings weren't shown on the drawings. That'll be for the final. I guess this is the preliminary one, so you can have that on the final one. Same thing with the right of way, or the driveway going in, that, there's no dimension there. There's a minimum for fire department access. There's no topographical information. I'm sure you have that on an overlay that you could put on there. That shouldn't be a problem. And not all landscaping was shown on it, which needs to be on the final.
When you say that, you're talking about the stuff that's already there? When you say as far as the landscaping goes?
Yes.
Because we were.
What was added wasn't previously there a year and a half ago when I started, so I want to see that on the drawings as well. There's also some things, what's in the zoning ordinance is my checklist. 35 shrubs, minimum height of 18 inches. I didn't see that on that drawing, unless I miscounted. I think there was about 9 plus a few trees, which are fine.
You want me to say it again?
No, I've got what he's
Okay.
looking at
Okay.
back in the office.
But that just needs to be on the final plan and the dimensions.
Now, I have, the storage units themselves are 10 by 20s and 10 by 15s, as show them as typical. You're wanting me to do the entire outside the.
No, I could count them up that way as well. It's just that when they're being built, the building permit
Okay.
application will show what's more detail on everything, so for that. Now, the landscaping, I want the landscaping in before that building permit gets
Okay.
approved, because there was a problem in the past with it.
Okay. Do you want me to present these directly to you?
Well, it'll just be for the next planning commission meeting.
Okay.
With these items that were omitted.
Okay.
I make the motion that we revisit this in a month when the revisions that have been requested have been presented.
second,
Mr. Pitts?
yes.
Mr. Leitner?
Abstain.
Ms. Nance?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Motion to adjourn.
No, can't
Oh,
do that.
no, sorry.
You gotta make a motion to recess.
Motion to recess.
Motion to recess.
So moved.
Item number 1 under the Board of Zoning Appeals. Call for the roll, please.
Mr. Pitts?
Yes.
Mr. Leitner?
Here.
Ms. Nance?
Here.
Mr. Wilson?
Here.
Approval of the meeting minutes from June 26, 2025.
So moved.
Mr. Pitts?
Yes.
Mr. Leitner?
Yes.
Ms. Nance?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item number 4, a variance request for a vacant lot located on North 12th Street. Property is in RT, high-density residential district. The applicant is Mr. Joshua Keeper.
And this was the one that we recessed for
Yes.
the variance request about having an alternate entrance on the side lot line rather than the front lot line.
We need a variance before we can issue a site plan.
I make the motion to approve the variance.
Second.
Mr. Pitts?
Yes.
Mr. Leitner?
Yes.
Ms. Nance?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Item number 5, we have stricken,
Okay,
and, number 6, we, motion to adjourn.
motion to adjourn.
Second. Well, you don't need a second, do you?
I'd like to go back to the previous item that we recessed on for the site there on West Walton Street. To approve the final plat review for 515 West Walton Street located in the C2 Business District. No, I'm sorry. Number 6, I marked the wrong one. It's a residential site plan approval for a vacant lot located on North 12th Street. The property is in a R2 high-density residential district, and we just voted to approve the variance.
You need to make a motion to raise it from the table, then vote on it.
Okay, forgot. I need a motion to raise it from the table.
Motion made.
Second.
I'll call the roll, please.
Mr. Pitts?
Yes.
Mr. Ledner?
Yes.
Ms. Nance?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Now you vote. That's what you gotta do. Yeah.
I forgot all about that. We need to vote to, I need a motion to approve the residential site plan for the vacant lot located at North 12th Street.
Make that motion.
Second.
Mr. Pitts?
Yes.
Mr. Ledner?
Yes.
Ms. Nance?
Yes.
Mr. Wilson?
Yes.
Need a motion to adjourn.
The only question.
I'm sorry.
I just got one. Which, on these storage buildings, you know, what was it, last month or the month before last, we passed in here about 400 feet from the line. Is that, I'm sure that's in compliance down there. Is it the state right of way?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Has the city already adopted that?
Yes, sir. It was, I was wondering too today. It's 400 feet from the state route, from the right of way.
State right.
Good, that's good homework, Stephanie.
But I had help.
Oh,
That helps.
that's, I like that.
Yeah. So all forego stuff that went on years ago is out the door. Now we're back to 400, right?
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to be on board.
Yeah.
And the survey confirms that distance, so.
I think that was a smart move that you all did.
Mr. Crutchfield, thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Oh. Listen, I'll tell you. We call the Fair Housing Board to order for July 31st, 2025.
Mr. Pitts?
Yeah, here.
Mr. Ledner?
Here.
Ms. Nance?
Here.
Mr. Wilson?
Here.
Item number 3, we have no new minutes to approve, and we have no new business scheduled.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.